Hi, my name is Mike. In this video, I'll show you how to compare exported setup data of a task before importing it. You need the Implementation Consultant or Export-Import Functional Setups roles to perform this activity. Recently, I modified the setup of payments on a test environment, and now I'm ready to import it into my production environment. Before import, I want to compare the exported data from test with the existing setup data in the production environment. To start, I'll navigate to the Setup page and find the task for which I want to compare data. I'll make sure that the actions for my tasks are visible. If you don't see the task that you want to compare data for, show All Tasks. In this case, we'll choose Manage Formats. These actions are available if comparison is supported for a task. I'll create a new Compare Setup Data process. Next, I'll select the CSV file package which I downloaded from my test environment and upload it. The Configuration Package Details section shows the basic information about the exported file so that I can verify whether or not I've selected the correct file. Now I'll submit the Compare Setup Data process, which compares the existing data in the environment with the data from the file I exported from my test environment. A confirmation message indicates that the comparison process has been submitted. I'll monitor the status of the Manage Formats comparison from the Actions menu until the status shows Ready for Comparison Review. Now I'll view the comparison results. Here's a summary of all the objects processed and objects with discrepancies. The objects with setup data discrepancies are listed by default, but I can change the selection to see all the objects that were compared if I want to. I'm interested in reviewing the discrepancies, so I won't change the selection. The setup data is compared record by record for each business object. The common records to both sources are identified by matching their key attributes and then compared to identify their discrepancies. First, I'll check the Only in Configuration 1 column to determine which records exist only in the exported CSV files from the test environment. If I import this CSV file package, these records will be created in the production environment. I'll open the report for payment process format to see the details. Here are the details of the new payment process formats that will be created if I import this CSV file package. That's what I was expecting, so this is fine. Now I'll return to my results. Now I'll check the In Both with Mismatch column to review the records that exist in both the CSV file package from the test environment and the production environment, but have different attribute values. This record has two mismatched values. I'll open it to review the details. First, I'll freeze the first column. Now I'll scroll across to review my data. If I import this CSV file package from test, then these records will be updated in my production environment. I'll return to the results. Next, I'll check the Only in Configuration 2 column to determine which records exist only in the production environment. If I import the CSV file package from test, the import process will not change these records in the production environment. Note that the import process never deletes records. As a best practice, I always open the report and review the details. In this example, I see that 5 records exist for this object. Once I review the details, if I determine that these records should be removed from the production environment, then I have to delete them manually. I'll continue to review the discrepancies for the remaining objects until I complete my review. If I'm satisfied with the changes that will occur in the production environment, I'll use this file to start an Import from CSV file process. Thanks for watching.